Hello and welcome. You're watching Don Bosco Media Network. This is Abigail R. Carmelim bringing to the Salesian news across the globe. On the occasion of the 11th anniversary of the death of the servant of God, Father Silvio Galli, on the 12th June 2012, in the Church of Sant Bernardino in Chiari, the Salesian community and the Auxilium Reception Center organized a 3 days with Don Galli, 3 days of prayer, adoration and musical elevations. On Friday night, a moment of Eucharistic adoration was organized, led by the Postulator General for the Causes of Saints of the Salesian family, Father Piolugi Cameroni, and animated by the Gully Ensemble. On Saturday 10, there was a presentation of the book, If You Knew the Gift of God, 8 Perspectives on the Mystery of the Life of the Servant of God, Don Silvio Galli. The journalists Clara Camplani, Don Cameroni and Don Rossano Gabordi took part with the ensemble in Pinch. In the introduction to the volume, Don Gabordi writes, "With the pages of this book, we wish to offer a small contribution to allow the light that the servant of God, Don Silvio Galli, witnessed to continue to guide the steps of those who have known and of those who intend to deepen the path traced by him. They are symbolic places made of words and images that intend to restore the mystery of a life entirely dedicated to the cause of the gospel, 8 gazes that allow us to grasp the beauty of the following carried to the end with humility and sweetness." The message continues, "We wanted to let Don Galli's own words and photographic portraits lead us along the inner journey that explains the secret of a work of immeasurable limits. Thousands of people met, welcomed and accompanied, visited and blessed places of discomfort, care and enforced segregation, pockets of misery, poverty and war sustained economically and spiritually in many parts of the earth, a reception and support center for the poorest, the Auxilium, which still today takes care of hundreds of families on a daily basis." The 2023 to 2024 academic year at the Don Bosco Philosophate was inaugurated by Pint O Lwint, Myanmar on the morning of Monday, 12 June. The event took place with the Holy Mass at 7 a.m. celebrated by Father Bosco Yiyi SDB, the Salesian Vice Province Superior, surrounded by some Salesian professors and formators from other congregations. There are 31 philosophy students this academic year, 4 from FMM Franciscan Missionaries of Mary, 5 from MSP Missionaries of St. Paul, 9 from OSM Order of Friar Servants of Mary, and 13 young Salesians. In his homily, Father Yiyi encouraged the Salesian professors to give their best to their students and thanked the formators from other congregations for their sincere trust in Salesian philosophical formation. The Myanmar Salesian Vice Province MYM is proud of itself for being able to give a humble service to the church and other congregations. On Sunday, 11 June, at the parish Santa Maria della Speranza in Rome, the annual feast of the Lazio Federation of Past Pupils took place, whose union celebrates the 50th anniversary of its foundation. At the center of the day, the conference Young People and Salesians Today, moderated by the President, Cesare Sagre Stani, and which saw the interventions of Father Gyant Luigi Pusino, SDB, delegate for the Salesian family of the Central Italy Circumscription to ICC, Father Marcello Scarpa, UPS teacher, and Sister Emilia Di Massimo, delegate for the Past Pupils of the Daughters of Mary Help of Christians, FMA, who deepened the situation of young people in the age of social media, providing some food for thought for a renewed involvement of young people in the activities promoted by Salesian structures. On Sunday, June 11, the community of the Salesian parish dedicated to Our Lady of Fatima at Porto Velho in the state of Rondônia, belonging to the province of Brazil, Manoas BMPA, celebrated the Mass of re-inauguration of the historic church of St. Anthony, located on the banks of the Madeira River. This church was built in 1914 in the ancient village of S. Antonio do Rio Madeira, later annexed to the municipality of Porto Velho, which later became the capital of the state of Rondônia. Due to natural degradation and the pandemic, the temple had been closed for 4 years and was in a state of neglect despite having been classified as a historical heritage of the state. Thanks to the more than 50,000 riyas collected by the Catholic community of the Salesian parish of Fatima, it was instead possible to restore the external cladding, repair the roof and close the infiltrations. On the occasion of the re-inauguration, Father Sergio Lucio, the parish priest of Porto Velho Ward, presided over the Eucharist, which was attended by hundreds of faithful. During the celebration, the history of the church was retraced, the many benefactors were thanked, and it was announced that from on the church will host Mass every Sunday morning. Last weekend, the team of the Salesian Youth Movement (SYM) of the Barsat area, Bernal, Villa Neda, Don Bosco and Quilmes conducted at the Don Bosco Centenary Oratory of Villa Neda the formation meeting for animators levels 1 and 2. The formation space was attended by 110 animators from the houses of the Salesians of Don Bosco and the Daughters of Mary Help of Christians of Bernal, Villa Neda, Don Bosco, Itate and Esperanza Grande. It was an opportunity to share experiences and challenges at work with young people in the courtyard, taking advantage of a space for study and reflection on good practices. Each level shared its lab in 4 different dimensions: Salesianity, Father Manolo Cayo SDB Level 1 and Anita Pazos Level 2, Evangelization, Stefan Crisia Level 1, Sister Susana Bilordo and Santiago Vistakis Level 2, Social Work, Fatima Ortega and Thomas Arua Barrena Level 1, Rocio Campoalesi and Ricardo Ramos Level 2, Socio-Political Dimension, Ezequiel Herrero and Luciana Ojeda Level 1 and Hugo Vera SDB Level 2. The coordination group guided the different moments of the meeting, animating spaces for prayer and the Salesian Good Night. Father Facundo de Nicolo SDB, assistant of the team, presided at the Saturday evening Eucharist. The event was also possible thanks to the collaboration of the Salesian cooperators of Villa Neda. So viewers, that is all we have for you today. Till we meet again, thank you for joining us.